Randall deciding where to go with it. Just 5 on the clock. Now McDaniels fires from the wing. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. McDaniels got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
Back to Morant. Now here's Grimes. Jackson, the screen to the paint. And the dunk by Jackson.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
Outside McDaniels. For 3, Randall. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Coward. Here's Jackson. There's a screen. Knocks it down from distance. Jackson's got 13 now.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right.
And here's Grimes. Pass to Coward. Here's Morant, defended by Jones. Morant with it. 22 points for him. The 3. And another 3 for Memphis.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Outside Jones. Back to Edwards. Looking to end the run. Hits a 3-pointer. He's got 11.
Oh, that is a stone-cold 3 by the Ant-Man.
Doris, what's amazing about Ant-Man, he's worked to become an elite floor spacer.
The reason that's important, B.A., is because we know what a dangerous driver and what a force at the rim Anthony Edwards can be. What I love is he's worked to become a legit threat, and he leaned heavily into that three-point game. So important in the modern NBA.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Edwards, no good. Jackson on the wing, beyond the arc. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Edwards looking for an opening. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
This guy is constantly refining his game, and Anthony Edwards is dangerous from 3.
It's Grimes on the wing. McDaniels covering. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard, and he comes in ready to work every day. We look forward to working with someone like that. Back to you guys.
Has them bought in. Thanks much for the report, Allie. Here's Morant, following the score by Minnesota. To the inside, Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Getting better at reading defenses. You see Morant's willingness to give up the ball to his teammates.
Jones, the pass to Edwards. For 3, Randall. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Edwards has got 3 assists in the game.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Now here's Morant. 25 points in the game. Now here's Grimes. Reed defending. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. The deep three. Here's Edey. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Edey's got 4 points in the quarter.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Now Grimes, 24 points for him. Pass to Edey. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Randall outside. Now here's McDaniels. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for him.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
A line change here for Memphis. Now here's Jerome. The D's right on him. Pass to Spencer. Here's Wells. He drops it from range. Wells has got 8.
I love the efficiency he's playing with tonight. Not scoring as much as usual, but he's been effective, and they're winning.
And here's McDaniels. He's covered by Wells. DeSumo outside. Clock at 6. Now Edwards. Can they get it? Gets the 3 ball to go. Edwards has got 9 points now in the quarter.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
Jerome passes to Bradley, and the layup falls.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level. I
got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 17.
That is an absolute dime from the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. Every year gets better as a playmaker.
And here's Jerome. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Next game, they'll get to take on the Lakers in Los Angeles. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Outside Wells. On the wing, Bradley. Here's Jerome. That three's off the mark. The Timberwolves have gone 8 of 13 in the second half. And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. BA, they're tough.
Memphis has gone 4 of 7 from 3, a good percentage in the third quarter. Lots of room, and there's Memphis with another bucket.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's DeSumo, and here's Edwards outside. The Grizzlies pull it in. Bradley's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Spencer. Rebound Minnesota. 1:42 left in the third. Pass to Edwards. Two points. That one goes. Edwards got 19 points.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Jerome up top. He's covered by DeSumo. Now here's Jerome. He's closely guarded. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Spencer. Here's Bradley. He has 6. Bradley sets a screen. From the arc. Edwards pulls it in. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. 21 points in the game.
This guy's been impressive this quarter, putting his team on his back.
Now here's Jerome. He's covered by Dosunmu. Pass to Jerome. Shoots over Dosunmu. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Memphis building an insurmountable lead. Come on, they're up 38 points at the end of the quarter. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Minnesota has possession. They've got Ty Jerome, and it's Spencer in at the 2. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Ellis on the wing. Randall, the pass to Dosunmu. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Oh, and Bradley with a block. It's Wells on the wing. Checked by Randall. Now here's Jerome. Back to Wells. Over Randall. Wells misses. And here's Minnesota now. Pass to Randall. Buries it down low. Randall's got 20.
Well, Julius Randle, once he starts percolating, is a dangerous offensive player.
Here's Bradley. Jerome outside. Bradley sets a screen. Inside. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Highland, the pass to Dosunmu. To the middle. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
The ideal pass for that situation. Great instincts.
And here's Jerome. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
Here's Dosunmu. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Down low. Here's J. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
And Jerome has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. And with the introduction of the NBA Cup, the regular season schedule is more packed than ever.
You know what, B.A.? Many constituents in this game believe the regular season schedule should top out at 72 games. This is something the commissioner broached back when he introduced the Cup. Not necessarily 72, just that there could be a reduction. But there's too much money at stake. I don't believe this will ever happen.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish, bringing it down with some attitude. They set the pick. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Fires for 3. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound.
Boy, this guy was able to connect from deep in the first half, hasn't found the range since.
Randall, good.
The guys over the years, we've seen Randall become a much more aggressive scorer. You love his tenacity.
Jerome with the ball. And there's the drive. Pass to Bradley. Now Wells. He's guarded by Ellis. 5 on the clock. Here's Jerome. Nice work defensively by Highland. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Here's the pick. Here's J. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Highland misses. Jerome passes to Blake. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
elevates and detonates the one-hand stuff.
Picture perfect. DeSumo outside. And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
And so it's Memphis with it, following the score by Minnesota. Pass to Jerome. And here's Wells. The three is up. Offensive rebound. Bradley, that's good.
And when you're the ones trying to fight your way back into the game, you simply cannot allow second chances.
Well, how about the effort on the glass? Even with this lead, I love that they're still going after it.
Randall, the pass to Ellis. Inside, here's Highland. Now here's Randall. Not a lot of room. The three. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Bradley's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Now Jerome. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the harm. Incredible.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA. Is quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world. And it was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
Second team foul. At the line for Memphis, Ty Jerome. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. The doors for teams looking to trade away a big money player. It seems the landscape is getting more challenging.
BA, to me, roster construction is one of the single most difficult things in this league. First and foremost, there are rules in place that restrict salary acquisition. The other piece of this is there are now second aprons in place. So it's not just roster construction, it's sustaining a quality roster over time and keeping that continuity. Success in this league is tough.
Shot is good by Edwards.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Here's Jerome. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
And, you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
Here's Edwards, following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Lets it go from deep. Cleared away by Wells.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Now here's Jerome. Pass to Spencer. 6 to shoot. Outside Wells. From outside the arc. Buries it from 3.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
And the Timberwolves with possession here after Memphis picked up the 3 with their last shot.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
Now here's Jerome. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Outside McDaniels. Jones feels it out. And you think about the Defensive Player of the Year award. It tends to go to big men. Any thought of dividing the award into two? Maybe one for perimeter players and the other for big men?
Absolutely not, Brian. What we need to do is consider that the single most important thing it is for your defense nightly is guarding the best point guards or wings in the league. And the voters have got to understand it can't only be about big men.
Good on the shot.
McDaniels making excellent use of the mid-range there.
And here's Jerome. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Pass to Spencer. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Green with a screen on Jones. Puts it up. And it's Memphis with another.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
Outside Jones. Back to Edwards. Pass to Reed. Three-pointer. Memphis with a rebound. And here's Jerome. To the paint. And he jams it home with authority.
Yeah, in football, they talk about passing to the spot and letting your teammate go get it. That's exactly what happened.
Randall outside for three. Spencer grabs the miss. Memphis has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Green with a screen on Jones. A minute 58 left to play in the fourth. Outside Edwards. Fires the three. Spencer grabs the miss. Well, Memphis shooting 76%. You don't see this often. Jerome against Jones. Pass to Clayton. Here's Spencer. Over McDaniels. That one no good.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Grizzlies.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
So it's the Grizzlies now, following the score by Minnesota. 4 on the clock. Here's Jerome. Jones with some nice D. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Randall. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
And now the T-Wolves on the break. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, such an impressive athlete. Mr. McDaniels, send it in.
And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.